Hey guys, Luna here, back with another Skyrim Special Edition video. Today will be the last day of our confirmed console mods because I do already have the game and I can start doing mod showcase videos instead. Now I'm not sure exactly what videos I will be posting yet, but what I was thinking was, and you guys can let me know, is obviously I will be doing one weekly showcase video per week, so it's kind of console mods weekly, and tomorrow will be our first week, week 1, and that will continue every week, probably every Friday, so we'll keep things on the same day. Then maybe the day after that I can do top 5 console mods, then the day after that could be top 5 highest rated mods, or 5 brand new mods, and I will just do a different one every day. I will either have 7 different episodes, or I can repeat some of them. I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. Also, I will be making 5 essential mods every single day, and each day can be a different theme. So one day it could be 5 essential armor mods, or it could be 5 essential immersive mods, 5 essential weapon mods, that kind of thing, and every day will be a different one. So you guys can let me know what you think about all of that, and it's just to keep things interesting. I don't want to upload the same type of video every single day, and this way it gives us a variety of different mods every single time. Also, what I was thinking, and I'm going to do it in this video just to see how it works out, I was planning on making 2 separate videos for both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. However, I decided just to put them all into one video, and although it does say 5 console mods in the title, it's actually going to be 5 for Xbox One, and if any of those mods are available for PlayStation 4, I will let you know. But if not, I will add some extra mods on in the end, so PlayStation 4 users also get 5 console mods. So some videos may be 5 mods altogether because they're available for both PlayStation and Xbox, and some videos could potentially be 10 mods per video, because the 5 mods I've chose for Xbox are not available on PlayStation, and so I will give PlayStation users their own 5 mods. And the reason I'm doing it this way is just because I don't want to leave anyone out. Then I only have enough time to make 2 showcase videos per day, and I don't want those 2 showcase videos to be just one Xbox One and one PlayStation 1. I want them to be the weekly episode and the essential mods episode. So you guys can let me know what you think about all of that, and I will start uploading the first video tomorrow, which will be week 1 of our console mods weekly, which is just 5 of my favourite mods most likely. So in this video I actually have 10 different mods to showcase, because the 5 mods I chose for Xbox One are not available, any of them, for PlayStation 4. So once I've done the 5 Xbox mods, I will then move on to the PlayStation mods. Now obviously all of the PlayStation mods are available for Xbox One as well, so if you want to watch those if you're an Xbox One user, you can. But the reason I don't just choose mods that are for PlayStation 4 and just give them to Xbox One users is because, no offense to the PlayStation, but the Xbox One mods are a lot more exciting because obviously they use external assets and they're much better mods usually. So in the future I will choose Xbox One mods first, and then just hopefully they will be available for PlayStation. If not, I will give PlayStation users different mods, but they will most likely not be as good as the Xbox ones, unfortunately. So let's not wait around, we have 10 mods to look at, and I will just get straight into number 1. First up, we have the Daedric Museum of Artifacts, a museum dedicated to all things Daedric. Put artifacts you've acquired on display and learn more about Daedra and Daedric lords. The museum can be found east of Valkyries near the Cyrodiil Skyrim border gate. In terms of rooms in the museum, you get the lobby, that serves as a gateway to the rest of the museum. You get the Museum of Artifacts, you can display storage area for all unique Daedric artifacts. Has Daedric shrines that can be activated to give you unique blessings. An NPC that gives you hints as to where Daedric quests may be started. The Museum of Lords, mannequin display of the live Daedric lords featured throughout the game. Museum of Daedra, mannequin displays of the live Daedra features throughout the game. Atttributes Forge with already available sigil stone. NPC trainer vendor that specializes in conjuration and sells Daedra conjurations, spell tombs, scrolls, and staves. Also sells special Atttributes Forge recipe books containing all 34 recipes in the game. The Museum of Relics, preset display of miscellaneous Daedric items seen and acquired throughout the game. NPC vendor that sells Daedric clothing. NPC smith trainer vendor that sells Daedric weapons and armors, and crafting and enchanting center. The museum also contains a library that has all of Skyrim's Daedra related books, and also contains a bookshelf that is safe storage for any books that you can acquire, and it's a good place to organise any books that you find. So a really cool mod there, loads of stuff if you're very interested in Daedra, or you're just looking for some artifacts or items that are Daedra related and you want to get them easier, then you can download this mod. Our next mod is Oblivion Gates in cities. During the time of the Oblivion Crisis, it was said that Skyrim was hit especially hard by the Daedric invasion. Yet a mere 200 years later, there isn't a single sign of this event ever happening anywhere. Such a monumental event in history would surely have left its mark, especially in the cities. When Martin Septim made the ultimate sacrifice to seal the barriers to Oblivion forever, This did not remove the structural components that would be left behind by suddenly having the dimensional gateway closed down without warning. While logic may suggest that the citizens of Skyrim have done all they could to get rid of these menaces, I don't believe this would have been a top priority. Some might even have left this standing as a reminder of what almost was. This mod's purpose is simple and to the point. Each of the 5 major hold capitals has an Oblivion Gate, either inside or near it. They are merely for decoration and will not be made functional in any way. They're simply there to add back the missing atmosphere that Bethesda left out. An homage to the Oblivion game, if you will. So a very cool mod and a very lore immersive mod there. One that you can download right now, so if you want more Oblivion Gates in your cities, then you can download that. Next up we have Mornfallow Manor. On a mountainside in East March, to the southwest of Windhelm, you will find a plot of land in the barren snow that seems to you to be the perfect place to build your home. A refugee for the bitter winds. In terms of features, you get a full Hearthfire style construction, children and follower bedrooms for those who are people persons, or trophy room for those with a sense of extravagance, loads of storage, really nice paintings, clutter that you can pick up, oven, enchanting, alchemy, staff enchanting, spider infusing, magic books, so many bookshelves, full smithing workshop, a nice porch, and a display for your unique stuff. So this mod provides you with a unique and different house that you can live in. Our fourth mod is Black Mage Armor. Black Mage Armor is a standalone armor mod that includes cloth, light, and heavy armor sets that are all craftable, enchantable, and upgradable. All sets can be used by every race, male or female. For the cloth armor, you get the College set, Mantled set, Archmage set, 2 circlets, and a Black Mage mask, which can be worn with any of the hoods or helmets, found under the miscellaneous section at the Forge. For the light, you get the College set, the Mantle set, the Archmage set, the Steel set, Steel Archmage set, Ebony set, and Ebony Archmage set. And these are found under the leather, steel, and ebony sections at the Forge. For heavy, you get the Steel Archmage, Ebony Archmage, and these are all found under the Steel and Ebony sections at the Forge. You also get perk bonuses. Some sets will benefit from perks that you have acquired, such as Mage Armor, Matching Set, or Well Fitted. You do require some smithing requirements. Cloth will be available for crafting right away, but in order to craft light and heavy versions, you must either obtain the crafting required smithing perk or craft a Black Mage focusing gem at the Forge. If you decide not to use the focusing gem, then you will be required to obtain steel smithing, advanced armor smithing and glass smithing for the light armors, and Arcus smithing and ebony smithing for the heavy armors. Also, Black Archmage versions of the armors will become available for you to craft as soon as you become the Archmage of Winterhold. Pre-enchanted versions of the Black Archmage armor can be made available from a lock chest in the Archmage quarters. The key required to open it is the same key given to you when you become Archmage. So very cool looking sets of armors, and that's definitely one I will be checking out in a future video and showcasing all of those. Our final mod is Elemental Destruction Magic. Elemental Destruction Magic adds earth, water, and wind as new types of destruction magic. Besides dealing the same amount of health damage as their vanilla counterparts, each new type of destruction magic has a unique secondary effect as well. Water spells stop enemy magicka and stamina regeneration for several seconds. Earth spells stop health regeneration and have a chance to stagger targets. And wind spells have a chance to blow targets away. This mod contains 30 new spells, including 24 destruction spells, 6 conjuration, 3 weapon enchantments, and 3 armor enchantments, along with 6 new perks. New spellcasting enemies that use these spells have also been added. This mod also includes the spell Ash Cloak to replace the vanilla Whirlwind Cloak spell and adds a new Dragon Priest mask for each element. To get the spells, spell tombs for the new spells can be purchased from any merchant that normally sells destruction spell tombs. Faralda, the College of Winterhold, carries all of the new spells as long as your character's destruction skill is high enough. Weapons with the new enchantments have a chance to be sold by blacksmiths, or they can be acquired from loot from enemies. Items are leveled, so characters at low levels won't be able to get the new higher level spells until they increase their destruction skill, just like the vanilla spells. Staffs for some of the elemental spells can also be obtained as loot. The master level spells require that you complete the destruction ritual spell quest given by the Faralda once your character reaches a destruction skill level of 100, before they will be made available for purchase. The new Dragon Priest mask can be found in a new chest hidden behind the southeast corner in the main bedroom of Severin Manor in Raven Rock. Certain types of enemies are resistant or weak to the new magic types. Resistant to water are Argonians, mud crabs and slaughterfish. Resistant to earth are orcs, trolls and spriggans. Resistant to wind are Dwarven Centurions and Mammoths. Dwarven Automatons, Dremora, Ashspawn are weak to water, and weak to earth are spiders. So there we have it guys, a whole brand new branch of destruction magic. So if you like to use magic or you're playing a mage, then this is definitely one that you should download and try out now. Well guys, that's us done with our 5 Xbox console mods. If you're an Xbox user, you can continue to watch because the 5 mods I'm going to showcase are also available for Xbox One, but more importantly, they are available for PlayStation 4. And this is definitely the way I will showcase mod videos in the future for all those mod showcases. So let's get straight into the console mods for PlayStation 4. Now the mods for the PlayStation 4, there are not a lot of big mods for the PlayStation 4 currently, but keep in mind there are only around 20 or 25 mods currently for the PlayStation 4, compared to the Xbox which has 4 times that many already. So hopefully some bigger mods will come out. But for our first mod we have the Bards College Bedroom. A small room at the back of the Bards College for new bards to rest their heads. For features you get safe storage in the room, a static door, player bed, and the window has a day-night lighting. It uses base game textures and meshes so that you can have it in the PlayStation 4. So not a very big mod, but a very nice mod that you can download if you want to have a room inside of the Bards College. Our next mod is the YS Spell Tweaks. This mod is a small collection of tweaks to various spells and magic effects, generally aimed at making them more useful or less annoying. It's something I originally made solely for personal use, but maybe some of you will find it useful as well. For features, you get Destruction and Alteration Master spells that can be cast with one hand and only require 1 second to charge. Firestorm now has a stagger effect, making it useful for crowd control. Cloak spells no longer dispel each other, so you can have multiple cloak spells active at once. Cloak spells have less annoying particle effects, and wards charge 4 times faster and are slightly stronger. Our third PlayStation mod is Realistic Carryweight. Realistic Carryweight is a very basic, no conflict mod that sets your carry weight to approximately half the vanilla, 300 to 150. This mod will make it so your suspension of disbelief doesn't have to stretch to the point of rationalizing carrying 4 full sets of armor, 12 weapons, and a handful of potions out of a dungeon. Before you head out on your adventure, pack light so you can bring home all of your loot. The title realistic is really a buzzword. The variant I play with is close to 80 to 100 at the start. Really this mod should be called reasonable carryweight. I've just concluded that 150 is a carryweight a majority of users will be comfortable with, allowing you to still loot a fair bit while providing a far more convenient challenge. This mod does not affect any of the equipment or items in the game. It does not touch any of the races and only applies to the player. So if you're looking for a more immersive and realistic experience when you're playing Skyrim and you just don't find the game difficult enough, then you can download this one along with another mod that I will showcase after the next one, which will be our 5th mod, which is also good for that kind of thing. So let's go on to number 4. Our 4th mod is Psiijic Robes. This mod adds the Psiijic Robes to the crafting menu so players can craft them. In the original game, these clothes could only be worn by NPCs and there was no way to acquire them. This mod adds recipes to the game so they can now be crafted and worn by the player or followers. These robes are in the light armor skill and provide protection close or better than the hide armor. They can be found in the miscellaneous section of the Forge crafting menu and only require leather and leather strips. It can be used like any other armor in the game. Our final mod is a very cool one and a very realistic mod. Mortal wounds, no health regeneration, and hardcore difficulty. Skyrim now isn't how you remember it. Combat is lethal, and you have to prepare yourself with potions for the journey, and don't forget to pack a lunch. To get the desired experience, set your difficulty to legendary. Mortal Wounds is a very basic gameplay mod that modifies a small handful of game settings to make combat both fast and difficult. Swings are more deadly, you will no longer regenerate health, but you will still be allowed to use equipment and consumables that increase health and regeneration. Mortal Wounds is mostly compatible with combat overhauls, with no dirty edits that might compromise the integrity of other essential mods. If you wish to use my personal settings, place the plugin in the bottom of your load order. Otherwise, let the other combat mods overwrite my changes. In terms of features, you get the hardcore difficulty setting. All the difficulty settings have been changed to make combat more lethal. You will put out significantly more damage, but also receive more damage. At the recommended difficulty setting, Legendary, both you and your enemies will put out 4 times regular damage. Turning the difficulty setting down will lower the NPC damage output by intervals of 0.5, i.e. Master is 3.5, Expert is 3, and so on. You will no longer automatically regenerate health outside of combat. Potions are cool, snacks are cool too. On top of this, it does not conflict with other regeneration effects such as the Lady Stone or enchantments. In terms of features, you get tweaked stamina and magicka regeneration. Stamina and magicka will have a slightly longer delay between regens, but regen faster to make up for it. Power attacks now have a cooldown, so make the most of them. There have also been changes to the enemy level scaling. Enemies will be slightly higher level, but the enemies will also be slightly weaker. So there we have it, a very cool immersive realism mod. So if you want to make the game far more difficult and challenging because it isn't what you want it to be, then you can download this mod right now. So there we have it guys, 5 confirmed console mods for Xbox One and 5 for PlayStation 4. Tomorrow I will be uploading our first showcase video for console mods, which will be our weekly showcase, and that video will be for both Xbox and PlayStation. If you didn't like the PlayStation 4 mods in the video, please don't dislike the video because I really don't have a lot of mods to work with here. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for another Skyrim Special Edition video. See you then.